Hello, I'm Grace Obi Johnson. I'm excited you are with me today. I've been taking some series on team leadership. And on this particular tape, I want to emphasize the need for the acquisition of people skills. Skills for managing people, so vital. If every organization is run by teams, the first video I mentioned, the easiest way I can explain it, maybe for a starter, is you having departments in your business, in your organization, people who do different things that flow together. You would need more than one, depending on the size of your organization, you will need more than one person in a department, or maybe more than two people. Two people can form a team, three people can. And at the same time, you have in large organizations, teams that are maybe up to 10 people, up to 20 people, depending on the size of the assignments. I cannot overemphasize the need for the acquisition of people management skills for leaders who must lead teams. If you must lead teams, you must go out of your way to acquire people management skills. Remember, your greatest asset are your talents. And there has to be knowledge as to how to retain talents. If you don't have that knowledge, then you have the high turnover. So for a leader who must lead teams, it is mandatory for you give yourself that mandate that you need to acquire skills for managing people. A team is made up of different personality types: the loud, the withdrawn, the agreeable personality, the unagreeable personality, the avoidance behavioral types, the opinionated ones, and more. How would a team leader manage these diversities? That's why you need skill acquisition. Because within the loud personality type, there are skills within them that you need. And then within the introverted, there are also skills within them that you need to harness. And there has to be that skill to know how to ignore certain behaviors that don't help with the goals of the organization. While the different personalities are playing up, because you cannot contain people. They have to be who they are. So it is left for the leader to learn how to manage the differences in the team. You cannot afford to silence and shut down a member of the team. And the individual may be saying something that is out of place, but there has to be skill in how to manage that. And you look at the introverted ones, they are not talking, they are quiet, and you may overlook them and think they have nothing to say. It takes skills to pull out, draw it out of them, those giftings that you need from their personality type. You also look at the differences in the cultural differences, people from different ethnic groups different races, you find that they have their own way of expressing things. They have their own way of interpreting events. If you have ever been involved in managing a multicultural team, you will appreciate what I'm saying. The Chinese person has a totally different way of interpreting an event. Somebody from the Middle East has a totally different way of interpreting an event. And an American has his or her own way. The European has his or her own way. If in your team you have these differences, you cannot just pull people together and expect them to agree with one another. Scale. That's what I'm emphasizing on this tip. It is important that you acquire skills for people management. Growing together as a team is a process. It's a process of understanding the individual members' personality types. Over time, understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses will require becoming more skillful in moderating responses as well as anticipating one from another's next move. Over time, understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses will require becoming more skillful in moderating responses as well as anticipating one another's next moves. That would have been a blending team. Teams, however, have downsides which are noteworthy. Number one, team members can stress their members. You have agreed on what to do, the time to do it, agreed on feedbacks, and then when the time comes, some members will not show up, some members did not work on anything, and I've been in teams where one individual will become so upset with the team leader who was just doing the right thing. So team members can stress their members. Secondly, team members can alienate each other. They can alienate themselves from each other. I mean, team members can alienate each other from the other. One needs to watch out for that. Number three, team members undermine their confidence in their own abilities. A team member can, undermine the confidence others have in themselves, in their abilities. So these are the downsides. And the fourth one is that many work teams, perhaps most of them, provide their members with less personal learning and satisfaction than they could. In a team, some members may choose not to contribute, not to say anything. Team members are supposed to work together, coordinate together the activities, but you get some members who will not offer anything. It is imperative that leaders acquire skills for people management, because to win in your organization is to win with people. Teams don't just happen. Leaders must engage team members in regular trainings. That word engage is critical there. Leaders must engage team members in regular trainings. See you in the next tip. To watch more of our videos on people-focused leadership contents, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell to be notified when we drop new content. Also, you can visit our website at www.pflconsult.com.